What's going on, guys? Thor Dykau here with another edition of This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. Let me navigate you through the dizzying highs and disastrous lows of what is happening this week on the small screen. We start with The Pitches Are Back, Pitch Perfect 2, and the Bellas of Barden University are competing at the World Championships of Acapella after a scandal threatens their legacy in the sequel, which was just as fun as its predecessor, albeit not as original. But the whole gang is back: Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow, Anna Camp, as well as some new additions. Haley Steinfeld gets in on the action, Katie Seagal from Sons of Anarchy, and Elizabeth Banks reprising her role as the clueless commentator. Banks also directed the film, and it was great to see her behind the camera in this one. It was a mega hit at the worldwide box office, and a lot of great things in this one. The musical arrangements, the memorable one-liners, and of course the offbeat romance. Didn't always work with every single joke, as I say, like the first one did, but still, if you enjoy these characters and you want to see more adventures, you will be delighted with Pitch Perfect 2, a worthy sequel to a great film with just an awesome cast rounding it out. Okay, next we're going to get into the world of high fashion with Saint Laurent. And this was France's official submission for Best Foreign Language Film at the 87th Academy Awards. Goes behind the scenes to explore the tumultuous years between 1967 and 1976, when Yves Saint Laurent found both artistic inspiration and personal torment in the liberation of hedonism of the times. So this is a great biopic with a lot of dramatic flair, beautiful costume design, and impeccable acting. It is quite long, it requires a lot of patience, but it's a fascinating story. And on the Blu-ray, you're going to get two featurettes with the director and cast discussing Yves Saint Laurent and the making of the film. Any of you fashion buffs out there who have a penchant for the fashion design on screen, don't want to miss this one. One of the year's highlights, and just full of gorgeous performances and fashions alike. Disney's back on the nature train. Monkey Kingdom is dropping. This is from the studio that brought you Chimpanzee and Bears. Now a spectacular tale set among the ruins in the jungles of South Asia follows Maya, a clever and resourceful monkey who finds her world changed forever when she welcomes her son Kip into their extended family. And I mean, just look at this. The visuals speak for themselves. Incredible footage they're able to get from these movies. And it's a great educational tool for kids, and the adults will be just blown away. It's like something out of BBC. So it's like watching Planet Earth, but you also get the witty commentary and the banter courtesy in this one of Tina Fey, who does a great job narrating. So you'll have fun, you'll be delighted and informed at the same time, and just bringing you the stunning HD quality. And the Blu-ray combo pack has some great bonus features on it as well. So if you're collecting these Disney nature films, make sure you put Monkey Kingdom on the list. All right, we're talking TV for a little bit here. Modern Family back for a 6th season, and it was shut out at the Emmy Awards courtesy of Veep, but it did go on to win 6 Emmys in a row for a comedy series, and that was amazing. 5 consecutive seasons. Didn't quite make it to 6, but that's okay. In the new season, all kinds of stuff. Cam and Mitch acclimate to their wedded bliss, and things go awry with Claire and Phil after they're a little bit stressed by annoying neighbors, and you can watch Thanksgiving go awry as well. And The Last Man on Earth, Will Forte, is back in the, he's appearing in the first season. This is a fascinating show. It is a great comedy relying a lot on his shoulders because in 2020, a deadly virus has swept the planet, and the show really lives up to its title because Phil Miller wakes up and he's just an average guy who loved his family, hated his job. Now he realizes he's the only person on the planet. So it's really cool to see all these scenarios. What would you do if you were the only person around and you had access to all this stuff? He's in his RV searching the country for survivors. He eventually returns home to Tucson looking for someone. I have a feeling, without any spoilers, that he does meet a few more people along the way. But it's a great show because it takes that whole disaster premise and spins it on its head with a comedic premise. And this is, of course, from the guys that brought you the 21 Jump Street reboot. So that gives you an idea of where some of the comedy is rooted. And finally, people, Spectre is hitting theaters November 6th. Everyone's got Bond fever. What a way to get into it. I've got just the cure. The ultimate James Bond collection. Look at this thing. 23 iconic Bond films, every single one. What they've even done, these geniuses have put a place, an empty space in this box set for the 24th film, which is Spectre. So once you get it on Blu-ray, you can add it to the collection. For the first time ever as well, digital copies of the collection are available, and you get Everything or Nothing, a 90-minute documentary on the untold story of 007, plus a pocket-sized James Bond 50 years of movie posters book, including the best posters from Dr. No, through to Spectre. Incredible. This will make a great gift, or if you're a Bond aficionado and you like all of them, despite some of them being a little more campy and you had favorite Bonds over other ones, just get the entire set because it is the ultimate collection and you can see all these guys back in action. Might be time for a Bond marathon if you ask me. And don't forget, Spectre in theaters November 6th. Daniel Craig, bring it. Those Dalton ones I think were underappreciated. I might have to go watch those again. That's it, people. I'm Thor Diecow. It's this week on Blu-ray and DVD. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you thought of these titles or any recommendations you have. See you next week on breakfasttelevision.ca.